Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Michalowski from ForexLive.com. This is a Forex Quick Look. Take a look at the dollar versus Canada. It's moving back to the downside and trading here today after rising sharply yesterday. What has that done to the technical picture? I'll go through all that in this video. We saw a sharp rise in the US dollar and the US dollar versus Canada yesterday. That rise to the upside saw the pair move to and through some key technical levels, including the 200-day moving average. That's this line right here. The 200 bar moving average on the 4-hour chart. That's this green line right here. The 100 bar moving average on the 4-hour chart and the 100-day moving average as well. We're all broken in trading yesterday, and that momentum continued until the price hit the high price of this swing area. Let me get rid of all these arrows here, and I'll show you the importance of that swing area. That swing area comes between the 1.3526 and 1.35428 level, and it is defined by a number of different swing highs starting way back here, where we had all these different swing highs forming a ceiling, move to the downside, come back up to the area, and move to the downside, break through the level here and move higher, and then try to hold support against this level here until we fell below the level and moved to the downside, came back up to the area, moved to the downside, came back to the area, down, came up to the area, modest move to the downside and moved back above the level here, where we again tried to find support a few weeks ago against the level, tried to keep the price above this level, could not do it and fell below that level, and it wasn't until yesterday and then today where the price actually broke above that level. That break to the upside came up to the underside of this broken trend line and then ran out of steam. And as you can see, the price has since moved back below this swing area, back below the 100-day moving average, and even the 100-bar moving average on the 4-hour chart in early trading. So what now? Well, the buyers had their shot, okay? This is how I see it. The buyers had their shot on the break above this swing area that I so pointed out to everybody with all those different swing highs and swing lows in that area. The price should have gone higher off of that break, but it didn't, and the price rotated to the downside. So now the bias shifts more from buying to selling, hence the move below the 100-day moving average, move below the 100-bar moving average on the 4-hour chart. And I'm going to use these moving averages as our close resistance level. Not only is 100-day moving average important, but it's also at the low of this swing area through here. So that's going to be really the a ceiling level now, that if the sellers can stay below that level, the bias remains to the downside. If it starts to move above that level, we lose some of that negative mojo that we've seen in trading here today. And we could then end up going back and testing the high of the swing area, and we'll see what happens there. So watch the 135.27 level in trading here today. I know we're only 7 pips away from that level currently at the moment. We could head up above that level in the next few minutes of trading. But if it does hold resistance against that level, if you are more inclined to selling the US dollar versus Canada, this is the area that you want to start to pick at and hope that the price stays below that level. If it does, then we'll look toward the other moving averages that we broke earlier this week, including the 200-day moving average, the 200-bar moving average on the 4-hour chart. Conversely, if you are a buyer, you want to see the price start to get back above the 100-day moving average. If it does, there's a good chance that we head up to the high of this level, and we could also extend back to the upside and disprove the seller's claim to this break lower today, just like the buyers were disproved up here. So that's my look at the dollar versus Canada. Yes, we're in a transition. Why? Because we had this failed break today and the buyers were so strong yesterday. But we'll see what happens going forward as the market corrects and the buyers and sellers have a bigger decision to make. Do they stay below the 100-day moving average? That's what I'm going to be looking at for the clues for traders going forward. My name is Greg Michalowski. Good fortune with your trading. Bye-bye now.